Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines 2 here in New Brewburgh with me Biffa. So now we are post-economy 2.0 patch. Everything is running smoothly, people are moving in, we're making money, things are going well, which is good, with a little bit of a help from the 529 tile mod just to reduce the tile upkeep a tiny bit. Let me show you what I've done and how we're going to get out of that. So if we go into our options and look at the 529 tiles mod, I'm having any extra tiles at the end of the final milestone. So we only unlock the normal ones, and then yep, we've got that option there. Tile upkeep is down to 40%, which is one way of getting a pre-economy patch city working. So that's what we're going to be doing. And just before we do that, a word from our sponsor, Instant Gaming. If you like saving money on games, Instant Gaming have fantastic deals on right now. Please use my affiliate link, you can see it on screen and it's in the pinned comment below. This link can be used for Steam, PlayStation or Xbox games too, with amazing deals. In trending at the moment is Manor Lords. I think we're all familiar with that fantastic game. Also Railroute, become a train dispatcher and keep those trains running. And finally, Synergy, an otherworldly city builder. Thank you for your support of my channel, enjoy the gaming deals, and let's get back to the video. If we have a look at what we've done tile-wise, we unlocked an absolute load of them that we're not really using. So all of these sort of ones here, those bits are empty, all the empty spaces you see, and everything past our farms and to the north of this big road that runs through here have all been just unlocked because we wanted to see how it looked and was doing stuff because it didn't matter, and now we're being charged by them for them. So I want to fill these up as much as possible. Oh dear, we've had some sort of bus accident over here. Let's just take a quick look at that. I want to fill these up as much as possible. Oh, nasty. Who's over here? Oh, we've got some sort of sports car, Dodge Charger, and a little micro teeny tiny car flung into the fields. But anyway, yes, we're making money, we've got people moving in, generally people are happy. But if we can make use of all of this space, and the more we fill up the squares that we've got, then we'll unlock more a bit later. That is going to be the sort of challenge, and some of that challenge we need to take care of right now, because if we have a look at the way our population is now after this patch, is we've got a bit of an unemployment problem going on. 23.5.4, oh, it's getting better, percent unemployment. So we're going to need a heck of a lot more jobs around the place. So let's take a look at this area up here. By the way, I know I've got a few of these no pedestrian access things. That's from where I've used mods before to place buildings, perhaps, or I don't know why this one over here has got an issue. Let's delete it and hope nothing crashes. No, we're fine. I'm not going to move them around or play with them because Move It mod has been causing a couple of teeny tiny issues, and I want to just stay away from that and hope we're okay. So let us pop a little bit of industry over here first of all. I'm going to take this little lane, just try and do something a little bit interesting. If we bring that out and have sort of like a bit of a frontage road, let's turn that off there. There we go. Keep that 90 degrees. Yeah, there we go. We can pretty much get all of this filled up. If we just delete that at the end, we don't really need that little extra lane there, do we? No, we don't. That's fine. We've got some demand for industry, which is good. So I'm going to literally take all of that. And then can I take that? I didn't think that would be big enough. No, that's fine. We'll just pop something on the corner there. So we'll get that growing for some jobs. And then we've got our areas around here where we've got our bus hub, our bus depot. What's going on with you over here? Are you going to be okay if I delete you and you grow again? Probably. You can think about it. Also, I put in this recycling centre because with the changes of how things work now, you need to import city services and it's all or nothing. So as you can see over on the right there, it says police, healthcare, death care, garbage management, fire and rescue. It's everything. Somebody please make a mod that gives you options to do those individually. But until then, we've got all of our other services covered, but we needed some recycling centre stuff going on. And I wanted to recycle it rather than incinerate it or anything like that. Let's just make sure that we're keeping on top of that. So processing is more than we're bringing in. We've just got a bit of a thing with all the trucks going out at the moment. Okay, that's fine. So we'll leave that to tinker away. So what I'm thinking here is we were going to just put in a couple more. Oh, we've got no more demand for industry. We'll leave it like that. So basically our demand bar is telling us what we need to do. We need to just get some areas of people, population, and get this thing filled. So what I'm thinking, what am I thinking? We've got all this sort of dirty industry. Is this road down here, I think people would live off of this road. Even though it's right opposite the industry. And I'm thinking whether we could do some, just sort of something a little bit interesting. We'll just take the normal 2-lane road and maybe do like a little frontage road on these. So how far back am I going here? Let's go back the full 10, as you can see with the circle. And we might just sort of do that in a couple of places. And then we can join this up. Let's go here with our curve tool. That's ever so slightly a little bit more, but that's fine. We've got our electric cable here, which will be getting in the way at some point, but we'll solve that. And then we just go for a standard curve. Right. Okay, wrong one. This one. Let's try that again. So we go out until we hit the line for that one, and then curve that in. That's better. So we get this sort of frontage road idea. So then we can try and block a little bit of their view over into the industrial area. This is going to be cheaper housing, which is something that we're going to need. Anyway, we know that. If I do that and curve that around there, yeah, it's a bit more of a bigger gap there, but that's okay. I don't think we'll go any further down that side. Yeah, we'll leave that like that. And then, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, then we're going to go for some of this low rent housing down here. And I'm not going to just, you know, put in an absolute swathe of it, but we're going to sort of do it as if it was separate little areas. So what do we do? 4 by 5 there. So 4 by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. With a little road in between. Why is that going a bit like that with the land? That's looking okay. That's fine. Because then what I'm thinking is sort of detailing these up a little bit. We've got the pedestrian streets a bit too thick. We'll take the alley and then oh no, let's get that straight. And then the alley's going to come sort of up behind these. Has that messed up the zoning? No, I think we're okay. We'll go that way and that way because we're going to get a lot of people living in these. And then we're going to want some parking around the back. So we go like that, like that. Yeah, something along those lines. How many people we're going to get living in here? Actually, the tooltip will probably tell us. 80 households. So 79 out of 80 have already wanted to move into this one and that one, and 80 out of 80, and excellent. Okay, that's good. So that's 160 households that are living in there. What parking is going to take care of that for us? What have we got on these? I've never actually... Oh, they're quite big, aren't they? Never actually looked at the size of these, but I think if we can line one up sort of in the middle here, I'm going to turn off all my snapping and see if we can get that lined up almost opposite the street. Straight opposite, like so. I mean, that is not 160. How many spaces is that? Let me do a quick count. Don't need to, just click on it. It tells us 60. So out of... So we've got, yeah, that's full and that's full. 160. That gives us 60. That is not enough, is it? This one doesn't seem to be close enough. Let's just try and move that again. Get that a little bit closer. Not enough electricity. Is that like a problem that's going on citywide and haven't noticed? No. Why are you complaining about the lack of electricity? Because we're importing it, so it shouldn't matter. That is really very weird. Well, okay, that might be the problem. Under here, it's not connected. Did I not connect that road up properly? Oh, I didn't. Well, that would just explain the whole thing then, wouldn't it? So maybe let's just get that road connected up properly. We're going to put Anarchy on because it's not going to like it. And we're going to bring that out to there. I connected that one up properly. Excellent. And people are using that. So now I'm thinking we actually need another one of these around the back. There we go. Excellent. I know that's not perfectly square, but I don't mind it looking a little bit different. In fact, I do mind it looking a little bit different. Well, it's a good job we've got the Move It mod, isn't it? Let's see if we can just sort of straighten this out a bit. No, I think I'm going to have to just redraw that. I think that's going to be the easiest way. And that one. And I've got one of my keys on my keyboard set for the Picker mod. Oh, you've got to love it. So we're going to go straight through like that. Much better. There we go. Excellent. Bit of traffic coming in and out, but they're all just turning up. Good, good, good. So there seems to be a huge need for that along here. So I'm thinking that we're going to fill as much of this as we need to take care of the demand. Good grief, there are so many people moving in. 13,000. We're losing money, but that is nuts. So all these people moving in, are they still going to be unemployed? 40% unemployed, but we've got no other demand for other things. That just seems to me a little bit weird. Okay, well, anyway, let me continue, and I'm going to fill all of this in. Well, my old friend is back again with the annoying zoning thing. I think what I should be doing is drawing these in with zoning turned off. So, yeah, let me just do that again. Okay, we've got it all in. I'm just seeing if all of these are going to appear. If not, what I'm going to do is zone some of them as medium density, as we have that available to us as well. For some reason, this has jumped and gone crazy around here. That's a little bit weird. That should have all lined up properly, but it hasn't. Let's just do the same over here. And I've left some gaps as well. There we go. Let's speed things up a bit through the middle here, because I think we're going to put some parks and stuff like that. So let me just take all of that as well as medium density. And that's our medium density demand gone as well. Excellent. But that is going to super duper beef up our population. Of course, that will still give us... Oh, we've got the other car parks right around the back, haven't we? Let's see what the sizes of the medium density ones are actually. 30. So 2 of those will give you 60, which would be perfect. One of these, because these hold, we said 60, didn't we? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So we'll leave that like that. Oh, another traffic. So many traffic accidents happening at the minute. I think, you know, if you don't have a road depot, that you are very much more likely to get traffic accidents than you were before. And we don't have a road maintenance depot. We could afford to buy it, but it's 15,000 a month. And at the moment, our trend is heading down. What's our monthly balance? Oh, my life. Our expenses are going through the roof. Yikes. Well, once we've got people in paying more taxes, I think we'll be okay. What are we at? 13%. People are a little bit unhappy. No mail service. -3 on taxes. Oh, mail service. That was something I added in for the in-between episode, let's get the economy patchwork in fix thing. And I don't think I've actually put it back in now, which I haven't. But that's going to be 22,500 a month. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. With 20 post vans, I think paying for that will be a good idea. The noise pollution is low, so I'd like to try and find somewhere over here. I mean, if it would fit in that spot there, that's where our clinic used to be. Darn it, it's a bit too big, isn't it? Oh, it's only just a bit too big. But I don't want to sort of move things around. Well, that little square there, that would take out a shop. And we've got this bit of land over here. Actually, right on this corner here, could actually work perfectly. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to default zoning tool on this road. Nope, none. Can't even select the road. Zoning tool. There we go. Excellent. We'll do that. And then that was going to fit in here. Yeah, let's just shut the zoning tool. So I think that way round would look quite good. Everybody's happy anyway. Very nice, very nice. And then do we actually need, I think we do need all the little post boxes, don't we? They have no cost at all. Oh man, and these are going to be 1,000 capacity. So that covers that area, I see. Okay. Well, let's pop some around where we think it would make sense. So an area like this where you've got a clinic, doctors, police, car parking, a little bus, what's it going on here as well. This would very much be a good spot. I'm going to pop it down here on the front, and then we'll come back and look at our coverage afterwards. We had this bit here. Actually, we'll look at the coverage now. Yeah, we've got this bit down here where all of our shops are. I'm going to see if we place one around the back here. Actually, is that... Oh, the road coverage on that actually travels quite far. It's the mail accumulation is the problem. Oh, look at all the trucks going out. Good grief. So I'm thinking actually the coverage over here is okay, this side, but this side isn't. So maybe this is where we need them then. So let's pop one right on the corner. That is always where you see them. Let's just go back from the corner a little bit so it's not causing traffic to pick it up. Let's go there. That'll be good. And how much more coverage will that give us then? So that now covers pretty much all of that area. Okay, then it's just our new areas and our industry, really, isn't it? That's okay, cool. Well, let's just pop some... What would we say here? I reckon on every one of these little streets here, like that, you're going up on the right, up on the right, up on the right, just on those roads, and one there. They give us X... Oh, they actually do cost 100, yeah, but there's no upkeep. And then maybe right by this... Oh, I thought that was a car park. Not a car park. Right by this little lumber mill. And I think that has covered us anyway. And then, of course, we have all of these country properties, the farms and things. But there is a dairy right in the middle here. No, that's not the dairy. Let's find that. Here it is. So I'm thinking, as it's a sort of a focal point, we're going to put one on the corner there. And how far is that going to cover? That's going to cover down here, so maybe we need 2 more. So maybe let's go by this sort of square of land. We're going to pop one there. Or just about not quite getting over here. We'll pop one on the corner there for the people that live there. Okay, excellent. So now the mail is going round, is being picked up. Let's just see how our post office is coping with that. So all the vehicles, almost all of them are out, which is good. And it should be okay. Yeah, I think that's going okay. So how are you looking here on the happiness scale? So it's really unreliable mail service is still down, but I'm assuming that is going to slightly change. And we've got so many people moving in. It's like a population explosion and still a lot of unemployment. So what I'm thinking is we need to try and encourage more businesses to move in to give us more jobs. I think that is the problem. And maybe stop building houses. And everyone's going, yeah, that completely makes sense. So let's have a think what we can do business-wise. And I'm thinking we could turn at least one side of this street into a bit of a shopping area. And this side, we're going to like really hide it with trees and things. So I want to see if we can encourage some mixed housing in to take a bit of a load off of our needs that we've got here, but also to get some shops in for some jobs. Actually, let me just quickly check over here. Some of these, we've got some mixed housing somewhere else, haven't we? I want to see how many jobs. Yeah, these ones here, you actually get in one of these. Now, does that tell it? 42. You get a heck of a lot. Okay, brilliant. That's good. Then obviously it will hold a load of people as well. Oh, very good. So let us zone in. I don't want to go all the way back, but I want to get... we've got no zoning on this road here, have we? Do I want to make this the shopping road instead? Do you know what? I think I do, now that I've done that. So if we go this way... Oh, there we go. Also save. Have a quick sip of tea. Yeah, we go this way and then see if we can encourage... Let's get a nice big one on the corner there. Encourage them to move in when there's a need. Whoa! I'm press building. I unpause. That shot up on the screen and I thought I'd crashed or something. Books to nourish the mind and soul with luxury apartments on top. The bottom floor bookstore stocks everything from the ordinary to the esoteric. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, let's do some of that. And let's take a quick look at that building. Yes, they're growing in. Excellent. And our demand for medium is going down, which is what we want. So where's that? That's going to be in here. I'm press building. It's not particularly huge. And I'm wondering, could we take one of these little corner spots? Well, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? That is a nice looking building. I reckon if we pop that on the corner there, suddenly, even though it's got a load of block of flats on one side, this side could be turning it into a nice place to come and shop. Oh, okay. And then while that's all filling in, we want to try and block as much of this down here as possible with the noise, the sound, the all sorts of stuff. And I've been thinking, one of the things is in our road services. Oh, we've hit Great Town. Fantastic. Oh, we'll come back to that. So some money, some more points, and some more squares. What else do we get actually with Great Town? So loan limit. We don't use loans. High density businesses. Oh. Yes, we could be looking at some of that. Yes, I was thinking of using this one, this retaining wall on this side of the road to sort of block off maybe some of the noise and the views and the, oh man, that's putting like a weird shadow there. What the heck is going on with that? Don't ask. Yeah, whoa, flipping heck. So something hasn't gone right, because that is not the retaining wall I was thinking of, and now we're staring into the abyss. That's because I clicked entirely the wrong thing. I wanted the sound barrier, which is this one here, and unfortunately we can't add that to these roads. Darn it, so that's only going on the highway. I'm wondering whether, if we use Find It, we can find the sound barrier. Let's put all these on the default. Just going to do a little bit of a search. No, barrier. It might be that we need to go for trees and humongous fences instead. I think that's going to be the way. Oh man, it sounds like there's a load of people moving in down here. Still waiting for the businesses here, but these are all popping up. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, this is turning into a bit of a street with a load of things going on there, which wasn't the plan. So I'm just thinking to help these people coming in and out, let's do a bit of traffic management. We're going to get a 3-lane symmetrical road on each of these. There we go, just to assist. And then we do have traffic lights, which we may adjust. We'll see how it goes. How's everybody going over here? What's that? A bit of a traffic accident. Fine. So now instead I'm thinking, if we go into our extra detailing and look at our net lanes and fences, is there a fence that is particularly tall? So that's like an industrial fence that's particularly tall and you think would be good for sound dampening. No, not that one. And it doesn't really have to look particularly nice. It just needs to be big. I mean, this is, what is this one here? Industrial low. Is there an industrial high? Industrial high. There we go. Yeah, that's got all holes in it though, isn't it? I think this is the one. So I think I'm going to place this all the way down the side here. And then we'll do a bit of extra detailing behind that. I want complex. No. I want simple. No. I want continuous. That's the one I want. Now, when you draw these in, you do seem to get the different colour ones popped in. But do you know what? I don't actually mind. I'm thinking we're going to leave it like that and just pretend that it was something to do with the way the industry started out and everybody put in their own fences and all that sort of stuff. We're just going to go with that. That's what we're going to go with. Okay, so now we want, and I'm thinking spruce, because you could get these right up close to each other. Man alive, it's getting noisy down here. We're going to put those in a line. We're going to have them nice and close. In 10, probably even closer than that. 8, 6. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to go for random sizing and rotation. So I think if we pick a few different sizes in there, and then we'll hit the dice for random rotation as well. There we go. And then hopefully that will look okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this one. Simple curve. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm going to put anarchy on. And then I'm going to put these all the way along here. Okay, people are moving in, the fences are in, the trees are in. Let's get down to low level and see what sort of things we can see. Well, obviously with some of these being a little bit low, you still get an idea that there's some trees. You can see the trees. You still get an idea that there's businesses over there, a little bit smoky perhaps. But I'm thinking overall, it's better than it was. You can't say it's worse, particularly if you get right down low. Maybe we need to thicken these trees up a bit around the back here. And I'm just thinking a tree brush through there like this. There we go. And if we get down low here, it's even harder to see through. Yeah, you got a bit of smoke at the back. And yeah, if you're living at the top of one of these buildings, but these were cheaper buildings anyway to live in. So I think you'd sort of have to live with the fact you've got an industrial estate. I mean, it's a shame that we get some of these with the chimneys. If I could literally just get rid of all of those, I mean, I don't think that's going to work very well. What level are these actually? So it's just the fact that they're a certain style of building. I mean, it could be a whack-a-mole thing, that we don't have chimneys and it's just warehouses. I'm really helping my unemployment, aren't I, by doing this? If every time we get one with a chimney, we remove it, to me, that's a little bit more realistic. Oh, there's a few down here I hadn't spotted. We'll get rid of those. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of those. Yeah. And sort of see how that goes over time. Hopefully that'll fill in a little bit more. Yeah, very good, very good. And then also we want to help people walk around as well. We need to get some more paths in. We're going to just take the standard path with the continuous little one here. We're going to turn off all snapping, and I'm going to just see if we can bring those through everywhere there's another little road like this. So we'll put a crossing. Do we need crossings? Don't need crossings either, do we? We've got crossings all over the place. There we go. And then we'll do the same on the other side, but obviously this is going to mean removing some trees and things. So what I might just do is bring those in. There we go, to where we've got our crossings there. And then I'll go back through. So I'm going to bring this one into here. I'll go back through, remove the fences, and remove the trees that are in the way. Excellent. Right, now we've got crossings through to the businesses over there. We've got traffic lights so people can cross over safely. We're sort of blocking the view. We're still getting chimneys popping in, but I'll have a look around and see if there's any way we can change that. It probably would mean plopping in some businesses. Do you know what I've just noticed? These haven't got anybody in them. This one has. These haven't got anybody in them. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think we are the ones that have caused the unemployment crisis in our city by charging people too much tax. Now, that is interesting because this is the sort of thing you wouldn't get before the Economy 2.0 patch. So 57%. Now, I do think something should have popped up to tell me that this was the case, but I think we need to drop down our taxes to get people in more. I think that is what the problem is. You complaining about taxes? You are, but I'm not overly concerned about you complaining about taxes. Let's get commercial down as well. And what I want to see is this going up. And also, what else? Commercial demand, absolutely dead. Nothing. No reason for it. Who knows? Nobody wants to come and do business here. Taxes and taxes. Yeah. So now that I've dropped them, are these two going to... Do they automatically adjust? They're still complaining about taxes. How low do we have to go before that... this one here, before that changes? So I'm looking at this one, and that one. Let's go back. So this is it. No commercial demand ever. There we go. So now they're happy. So are we now going to start filling in these jobs? And I think there is a way that we can see that. If we look on here somewhere, one of these, land value, company profitability. No. Okay, it's this one we were on before. So the amount of jobs that we've got, 4,320. Now, we want to see this shoot up so we can actually start employing people and our unemployment go down, which it already is, which is good. So even though we haven't got demand for zoning, we have got plenty of empty buildings that are now hopefully going to start having people moving in, taking occupancy. They will then pay us tax, so it will help our tax, and it will lower the unemployment rate as well. Oof, man, I am glad I spotted that. Good grief. Oh, it's literally been minutes. The jobs are up to 6,500 and rising, and unemployment has plummeted to 23, almost 20%. So the more that continues on, the better it will be overall for the entire city. Good grief. Well, that was something that I'm glad I spotted because that could have been a huge problem. So what I might just do then is... so hang on, let's just have a look at these. So these ones I put in here with the shops on the bottom. Is there people... starting off the shopping in here? Your ad here, advertise your business here. Yeah, so these are filling in. They've got people living in them, but there's no company in them, and that's commercial. So we've already dropped our commercial rate down. Wow. So that's down to 10%. How low do we have to go? Oh, there we go. Look at that. We've got industry demand coming in. I mean, commercial demand is just absolutely non-existent at all. And I don't know if that is a problem. I'm not using any economy mods or anything like that. But now that, let's go back over to our taxes. Now that this has given us an industrial demand, that to me says that this can go up. I'm going to pop it up the 1. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Thought about it. 11 seems okay. And we're making money. Look at that. Now that we've filled the jobs and people are coming in. That is brilliant. So that is really good. So immediately you're seeing... oh, you can see on the top as well, there's no businesses in there. Immediately we're seeing a change to how things work, which is fantastic. We never had that before. We just did things and hoped for the best. But now things are making a difference, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to get like a couple of businesses right on the corner there. Use up some of this bits of land that we've got. And then maybe sort of get a little bit smaller as we head out this way by the farms. Random. And can we do that one there? Yeah, there we go. Get some of that in there. What's up this road here? Nothing. Maybe let's just pop small one there, small one on the corner, something right there. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Excellent. So if we're getting our 10%, I mean, that's just doable, isn't it? And oh, I'm loving it. Everyone's happy. Look at this. They're all so happy. Reliable mail service, abundance of entertainment, high taxes still, and the internet isn't so great. But other than that, they are really enjoying living here in New Brewburgh and paying me their taxes, which is great. Oh, let's turn that off. I can do that. Suddenly, we've got an economy in the game. Suddenly, things are making sense and things are working as they should be, which is just great. This is exactly what I wanted out of the game. Fantastic. What have we got? Can we add a couple of little dog parks and parks around here? I'm going to pop one there, and then we're going to have another one up the end there. And I did want a couple of parks. I mean, what could we do here? We could go for like a small playground. Let's turn off my snapping. Get that in the middle between the two blocks there. Any little gaps where I think that might be able to go in, I'm going to pop that in. Think of the children. Don't think of the planet. I'm removing the trees, but we will think of the children. I got this the right way around. I think that's going to give me a warning. No, it's fine. And we'll do another one up here. And we're getting all the XP and all sorts of things are going on. What was that problem? It came and it went. It's this here. Let's move that. Can you snap to something and actually work? Oh, it's the zoning thing I've done, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. That's okay. Oh, good. And then we can grab our little tree brush and we're going to go for this one. We're going to go for our little bushes first, various sizes. Anarchy's off. I'm going to just sort of fill in some of these spots. This will probably become a plaza, actually. I feel like that needs to be a plaza. What do we got? There we go. There's some English for you. 80 by, that's far too big. You could get some sport in here. Outdoor gyms, skate park. How about a couple of basketball courts? And then we've got this little path that runs along the back here. I think that'll be fantastic. People will come down playing there. Yeah, I think they'd like that. And then we want just some trees, if I get the right one. Why is that snapping to things? Please don't snap. I don't want a brush. I want single. Single. Yeah, when we press the right button, everybody knows what's going on. There we go. We can get that in there. Yeah, I think that'd be a nice little area down there. What could we do along the back here? Maybe, I don't know. We'll leave this little section up here. I'll be thinking about that. But yeah, we just want to get some trees and stuff in here, don't we? Let's go back to what we were doing before. So we've got that one. We've got the brush one. We've got this one. And we're just going to sort of a little spattering of those around the place. Nothing too much. And then we go up to this one, the evergreen one. Yeah, that's fine. We've got the sizes. We've got the rotation. I think we've got everything we need. I definitely think this is looking a lot better. You stick a load of trees around things, some paths, some parks and stuff like that. Got a lot of road parking going on, which we might deal with popping in some parking lots and things. I'll have a little think about that, but I don't actually mind them parking on the road. It gives a bit of life, doesn't it? Then this little shopping road at the back, how are we doing? Are people coming in here? They are setting up shop. So this now has suddenly become a bit of a destination. Even though people live here, this is like a shopping area and people are enjoying that. I'm wondering whether we could add some trees. And you know what? I'm going to leave it like it is. I think that's looking okay. Oh, we're making money, which is great. We're growing, which is fantastic. We've got all sorts of demands going on. Let's have a look at our population. Our unemployment down to 5, almost down to 5%. I will call that build a success. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below, and then check out the other video on the screen as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.